Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today, gonna be a patron cast for MackWinston for the month of June. It's gonna be Pride of Altaris, MackWinston versus Holle, a ZVZ. Top left, gonna be MackWinston, the Red Zerg player. And in the bottom right, it is Holle, I guess, or Hole or something. Did we extractor trick? We just extractor tricked. Okay, to get 16 available, or 16 supply to 14 available, you just make 2 drones into an extractors, make 2 more drones, and then cancel the extractors, and ta-da, 16 out of 14 supply. So early pool here, 6 drones on the way, and MackWinston went pool first. Woo! 16, 18, 17 timing, I feel like. All right, man, so how are you going to hold this off? How are we going to hold this off? I need to pull the drones, maybe sacrifice the natural. That was something. Okay, ding. Slowlings are here. Blur, 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 blur. And what do they do? You're like, oh, well, it's an early hatch. I guess we could try to take it down, but we're not that good at killing buildings right now. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. We'll just wander up here and kill some drones instead. Okay, so MackWinston, you know, buying some time for his own lings to come out, and he's fine. He's totally fine. He's got 12 lings on the way. He's got speed on the way. It's slowling versus slowling, so you can't catch him. And yeah, he just takes some damage to his natural. Does lose 1 Zergling there, but more and more lings are just kind of trickling out, though. You will have numbers if you attack all at the same time. Oh boy. Yeah, that is something we saw in the Midrank Madness game from last week, isn't it? That if you trickle in your unit 2 or 3 at a time, you can have more than your opponent and still lose the computer game. Okay, this is a lot of lost mining time. He's going to go ahead and take down these lings, yes. Okay, it's 16 to 15 workers right now. Look who took the gold in the meantime. Holle did. So Holle takes a gold base, and then he takes his natural, and then he gets his gas after throwing up a spine in case there's a counterattack on the way. I don't know if Mack's going to do that. Is he going to feel brave enough to go for a counterattack? Maybe. Here we go. Speedlings in ×2. What's up here exactly? I thought maybe you were going to go around for a sneak attack path, but sitting up here doesn't do a lot for. He was waiting for reinforcements. Okay. All right. So the lings are bzoom, bzoom, bzoom. Into the natural. Kill the natural. Rawr. Kill it. Kill all the drones here. Rawr. Counterattack from Holle with his slow lings into the natural. Ooh, that'd be good if he gets it. So, okay, he feels good. He's like, all right, I'm going to kill the natural base of my enemy Blue Zerg player. That's neat. He doesn't know about the gold, though. And honestly, on this map, you should always check the gold. Lings, okay, the lings are like, we're going to just kill his hatch. 3, 2, 1, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Transfuse! Dude, the clutchest mid-rank transfuse I've ever seen. That was incredible. That was dead. That was a dead base, y'all. And then these lings, can they see this? Yes, they could see it. They know there's creep there. Maybe you should flip around. Oh, I cannot believe he saved that. Roach Warren on the way from Holle. He's got these spines here, but no help him in the natural, did it? Man, 34 to 21 workers right now. He's got a major worker advantage on MackWinston, who made a bunch of lings because he's worried about more lings cruising in here and taking down that hatch despite his transfuse prowess. That was such a great play, man. MackWinston, you boss. That's exactly what I'd love to see here. So yeah, the reason I'm casting this is because MackWinston is a patron of mine at patreon.com/FalconPaladin for $10 a month, which gives him the right to send me any replay once a month. I will guarantee, no questions asked, cast it. And since Midrank Madness is only a couple times a month now, your odds of getting cast there are not super high, so getting a guaranteed cast is not bad. Are you seriously not? You know there's creep here. You could see it on the mini-map. I guess you kind of have to... I guess the mini-map doesn't show that it's there. But man, if you look on camera, you can see it. It persists in the fog of war. So big. Okay, this is scary. 42 to 21 army supply in favor of Holle. MackWinston's making his own roaches now, which is definitely some kind of a bonus. You know, if you're into that sort of thing. Lings come into the third base, maybe distracting there. They take down a spine, they get cleaned up, and then the roaches make a move. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. So these Lings are all dead, and the roaches are outnumbered about 16-2, and the roaches that are rallying are dying. That's not good either. There's a spine, there's queens. You can just kind of one-shot queens with this many roaches. Woo-hoo! Woo! And then he's trying to go ahead and take down the spine. That works. Okay. And then he wants... I don't know about this choice, but he's going to get it. Okay, fine. He got the natural hatch. He's pulling out now. He doesn't want to deal with... Okay, he's kind of having to deal with broodlings, I guess. Fine, if that's what you're into. And then he runs, and it's 37-41 army supply now. And, well, it's 2 bases for both players. Just one of them's a gold from Holle, so that's fantastic. Does anyone have upgrades? +1 ground carapace is done from Holle. That's nice. Nobody's got Gulio Reconstitution except MackWinston has it on the way. And the Roach counterattack is pretty mean, honestly. This natural base is probably going to die for the 2nd time today. Mac's like, how do you have that many roaches on 1 base? I'm so confused by this. Kills the 2nd again and is like, job well done? I don't know. Might as well finish him off. I don't know about coming up here. Yeah, that's dicey. So he's like, okay, there's a million roaches there. Holly's got another base bottom left. Dude, it's 41-40 workers, but the gold is such a big deal. Ah! Roaches are back at the natural. No! The natural base. What? Okay, so the natural bases for both players are just dying today. And Holle trying to make roach stuff work here. Dude, top of the ramp against his incoming roaches would be amazing. Yeah, there we go. Oh, he doesn't quite do it. He doesn't quite. He's really going for that non-guaranteed damage today. He's going to get the Roach Warren. Just barely, though, and then lose all of his roaches in the meantime. I don't know about that plan. Also, Ling's cruising into the 3rd base, trying to kill this queen. Not allowed. Man, does that queen have upgrades or what? It does not. The queen has no upgrades whatsoever. So it's just going to be... Is anyone going to make any Ravagers today? Pro tip, in ZVZ, Ravagers are good. Don't make maybe pure Ravager, but Roach Ravager is great. Roaches in the front tanking, Ravagers in the back dealing tons of damage. Corrosive Vials getting tossed down on things like Spine Crawlers. Super great. And then he just sneaks these dudes. While this is happening, he sneaks these dudes into the main and just goes... Oh, he's going to kill the Roach Warren again. So Mac was like, make roaches while you can. Make hay while the sun shines. And he does. Okay, so the Roach Warren dies, but there's 6 more roaches on the way from MackWinston, so that's nice. No, dude, come on. Just fight. Why are you not... You have an upgrade advantage. He could have... I think he could have won this fight. Why is he so obsessed with focusing down buildings? I don't understand it at all. These Lings come cruising in. They got +1 armor, but my gosh. They get a spine. That's about it. That's all she wrote here. Holle, I mean, just droning very, very well here. Woof. This has been intense. Ooh, okay, so we're making Hydras, Max says. If you keep killing my Roach Warren, I have a Hydralisk then. So let's do that. Let's make some Hydras. If you make Lurkers in this matchup at this level, you kind of just win the game, but it's kind of hard to get there because of all the Lingbane stuff and the Roach stuff that you have to deal with first. But you know, we're there. We did it. Upgrades are 1-1 for both players, so nobody has an upgrade advantage anymore. Holle had one, but now he has a numbers disadvantage and an upgrade disadvantage. And look, he's like, there's got to be a... How is there not a natural base? MackWinston says, I don't understand it at all. He decides, okay. More roaches, man. They are just... Look, Mac goes home. Roaches are slow. Do not recommend going home when you're under attack and you're on the other side of the map if you have roaches. They're not great. Dude, the Ling count. MackWinston is just losing workers, bleeding drones down to 44 at this stage of the game. He's going right into the main, letting that drone survive. Oh, he in the lair maybe? Well, you know what? This time it makes sense to go for the lair. He's going to get it. All right. Nice. So the lair is down. And now we can actually do a decent fight. The broodlings are causing problems, and there we go. MackWinston gets everybody up the ramp. If he just positions himself at the top of the ramp, I think it goes better for him. Positioning is better, but my gosh, Mac's like, okay, lost my second base twice, maybe 3 times. I've lost my main base once. That's not good. Quick, rebuild. There's a drone available for that. 3 bases, happy. 3 bases, pretty happy. 40 to 53 workers. Ooh, tunneling claws on the way from Holle. He's got to get another lair if he wants to go for those lurkers, because you need that lair tech to build the lurker den. Throwing down some creep so these buildings don't die. And creep tumor popping. Excellent. Very, very good. Oh, burrow roach shenanigans. Both. Is there any detection at all? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. And, this base is going to die. And then you burrow, right? He's making an overseer because he knows he's not burrowing his roaches. Okay, not smart. Not the smartest thing I've ever seen. He knows about burrow, but you need to re-burrow. Oh, getting back here. 55 to 32. The worker count is so abysmal now. For MackWinston, he can't be happy about it at all. These roaches, I don't know about this plan exactly. Once again, really just trying to focus down a hatchery with his dudes. Not exactly what you want to be doing here. Ooh, Holle took his natural base for the 2nd time today. Much appreciated. Lurkers. Let's go, lurkers. MackWinston, do it. Do the lurker thing. Come on. You know you wantin' to. I like the Roach Hydra stuff, though. Roach Hydra's really good comp. Maybe adding some Ravagers would be good. I don't think it would hurt anything to have some Ravagers here. Corrosive Bile is really good, especially at the lower levels. This little Roach squad for MackWinston is on some kind of a mission, and that is to check this if there's a base here, and there's not, and their mission is over now. So he still doesn't know about this thing. Hey, an Overseer scouted it. Hey, he's going to try to kill it. Hooray. Finally. It's basically mined. Oh, my gosh, we're back. He snuck in here and killed the natural. Once again, lost everything. This guy is doing it again. Is he focusing? He's focusing this base down again. Okay, look. There's 2 things that'll help MackWinston win this game. The first one is that Holle refuses to just win army engagements, and instead, he attacks buildings. While under attack by the enemy army as the gold base of Holle goes down. But I mean, again, it's already done its terrible, terrible work. Is this just win condition? 75 to 50 army supply. Here's my other new source of income here for Holle. Hydras from Holle are killing the 3rd base of MackWinston. But it's just Hydras. And professionally, just Hydras aren't great. Roaches are pretty good against them. Lings are pretty good against them. Ooh, I'm sniping Overseers. And, all right, so cleans it out. And then Lings. Okay, this is ZVZ in a nutshell, y'all. ZVZ is utter abject chaos all the time. Once again, the Lings, instead of killing all the drones, go after this hatchery. Do you even have upgrades? Yes, they have +1 attack. Fine. Fine. They want the Hydralisk Den and they want the hatch. They get the hatch. And they don't get the Hydralisk Den, but just barely. 13 HP on that thing. MackWinston's got to be so stressed out right now. Just absolutely dying of stress. 90 to 60 army supply. Holle just made a ton of Hydras. This is problematic. This is the good thing about not taking your natural until 20 minutes into the game is it's very fresh. It's a very nice source of income for you. Mack's 3rd base is rolling. He's got a 4th base getting replanted down this left side. I think I called it a 3rd earlier, but that was wrong. Hydras. Not enough Hydras. Yeah, they're just getting obliterated. 88 to 51 army supply here. Here's the thing. MackWinston's afraid to go out because every time he leaves, Holly's got another little sneak attack, and that cancels the 4. Hey, it's a lurker den. Okay, good. All right, good. I think that's it. I think lurkers are going to be the answer. Blech. Kills that base again. Can't stand a regular army engagement at all. Lings roll. They're trying to focus down this hive, which is at the 3rd base, mind you. The Lings had Adrenal. Oh, you know what? Never mind. The hive dies. What in the name? It's 4 hatcheries that have died for Holle, but 7 and a lair and a hive have died today. That is 9 bases killed today by Holle. And he's going to lose the game because lurkers are on the way. And because he's really only got 1 base of income at the moment. I mean, look, Max only on 1 as well. This is This is definitely an exciting, interesting, crazy game. I can see why MackWinston sent it in. This is great. Okay, so coming up this ramp with all the spine crawlers in the known Zerg universe, maybe not what you want to do? Yeah, he's like, no, 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 we're not going up there. But if that's all he's got... Okay, this 9 o'clock base for MackWinston is cursed. It's cursed. He's just not allowed to go here at all. Holle just keeps wandering in and killing it. Mack's trying to take this 12 o'clock spot. This might work. Might work this time, he says. He's retaken his third, but I mean, there's not a lot of resources left here. Once again, Burrow Roach. And canceled. And the drone's killed. And look, he's denying bases. Nobody can deny that. Ha 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 ha, that joke. But what's not happening here is he's not making enough army to actually withstand what's happening here with MackWinston. Yeah, I mean, this base is dead from Holle. Holly's trying to take this top right. Yeah, if the lurkers can... Okay, so lurkers burrow here. Alright, thinking about getting in there. This top right base of Holle is really the only hope that Holle has today because this base is toast. MackWinston, finally, 12 o'clock. He's got a base, everybody. It's actually kind of saturated and everything. Does he have seismic spines? No. Oh, because he lost his hive. So if you have a hive... You can upgrade the lurker's range with seismic spines, and then you can do much better against static defense. You can outrange them like crazy. Man, at some point, what are the upgrades here? We've got +3 attack and +2 armor on these roaches and hydras. You know what? At some point, you just got to say, we are not afraid of static defense. You just got to go. You just got to get them. I don't know about making wings here. Okay, but there's lurkers and... Ow! Ow. All right. I guess Lings are going to run up to this 12 o'clock. Would be my guess what they're up to. Yeah, it's a beeline for that location, isn't it? And... Oh, there's an Artosalope here. On the creep. Kind of stands out, doesn't he? And the hatch is dead. And once again, a lot of Lings die in the process. And they just don't... I don't know. I don't know if these trades are worth it. Yes, he's been sniping bases like an absolute madman. Holly's top right base gets discovered. The lurkers on the low ground for MackWinston are doing some serious work. Holle does have an overseer, but that's a 33 kill lurker, man. That's an 18 kill lurker, yo. Spines, can they reach that? The answer is no. God, Holle was hoping. Holle was hoping. MackWinston is hoping, too, that this 9 o'clock base will actually finish today. If you can have it finish and actually mine, that'd be a beautiful thing. One of the more beautiful things he's ever seen ever in his entire life. Yeah, so what's fun about lower level ZVZs is if they're long. That's your GG! If they're long, you don't end up going into Lurker Hydra Viper like every professional ZVZ goes if it goes past 15 minutes. So it's different, right? It's a couple of lurkers. It's Roach Hydra Ling. It's Ling run-bys. It's Burrow Roach shenanigans. Okay, I just want to say, this has got to be one of the few games wherein a player loses 8 hatcheries, a lair, and a hive and wins the game. 54 drones died, too. I mean, killing 6 hatcheries of your own really helps. And killing 39 drones of your own really helps there, too. But, ay caramba, that was amazing. That was absolutely fantastically amazing. Woof. Woof. That was a really, really fun mid-rank madness game. 33,000 losses from Holle, 21,000 from MackWinston. But I just can't get over the fact that he lost 10 bases. And he didn't have 10 bases, so he lost the bases a lot. Woof. But lurkers are the answer, all right? And maybe not focusing down buildings when you're getting chomped on by an enemy army. Maybe. All right, good. All right, good. So that's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.
The path of ascension is before us. Our honor guides us.